And I look young for my age. You don't even know how old I am. I thought this is okay. Oh, okay. So, as you can see, I brought with me my support group. You see, I was scared that you might ask me some tough questions, so I can always rely on, especially Sister Gid, who is our SOL or School of Leaders coordinator, and also she's the mainstay of the book club, so she's well versed in the works of our founder Eduardo Bonin. So thank you all, sisters, brother, for coming here and at least to give me some support. You know what scared me is that there's going to be an evaluation, and so I'm going to ask you to give me some feedback. And okay, so how do you do this? So, as mentioned, I'm your brother Deacon Noe Tuason. I leave my Cursillo in May 1995 at St. Anthony Claret in Clayton, California. So 1995 is 30 years ago, and I was, what, 25 years old at the time? Okay, yeah, we were like, we knew each other and we were very young. Young looking. So, 30 years. And I have not heard the word far away until I went to Fresno for the spiritual advisors workshop. So I was already a deacon at the time, so at least I didn't hear far away the word until 15 years ago, more or less. So I don't know about you. When did you hear this word far away? Also in the workshop. So it's fairly current. It's fairly current. And so the concept far away. Now I'm making a distinction between concept and word. Word is far away. The concept for one to obey another word is the meaning of far away. And so my whole discussion really is not about the word. It's going to be about the meaning of far away. I could not find a definite documentation when the word far away was first mentioned in the Cursillo movement. It is likely that our founder, Eduardo Bonin, referenced the concept in the 1940s, but not the word. His experience in the military exposed him to his comrades who were de-Christianized, yet had some basic human values. So we are assuming that they were baptized Catholics, but were distant from God or the church. So if you are familiar with the history of the Cursillo, the reason why they were kind of Christianized and they were baptized, because what they were doing in the evening when they had a day off or a night off, they were going to the red light district near the barracks. So that probably saddened Eduardo Bonin to see those. So the focus on reaching them emerged during the formative years of the Cursillo, particularly after the weekend on January 7, 1949, in San Honorato, Mallorca. So what is a far away? Both the word and the meaning. In the context of the Cursillo movement, the Faraways are those who are indifferent, disillusioned, or disconnected from the faith. Who was the sister who was delivering a rollo on the environment? Where is she? And she was actually describing the Faraways, right, sister? You were describing the Faraways in your study of the environment, and you were also describing the Faraways who should not be invited to the Cursillo and the ones that we should invite or can invite. So, if you listen carefully to the rollo, I don't have to give you the examples because some of those are there. And you can also, some other Faraways are the ones who seem to be active in the church, but I'm not sure if you'll be able to invite them. And there were those people with false piety in the rollo on piety. Remember those? The sanctimonious, the practitioners, and the Pharisees. In a sense, you see them in church, but by definition, they're also far away. Now, the environment that Bonin observed at his barracks was the catalyst of his mission to reach out to these individuals by sharing the good news that God loves them, using the most human and accessible means, which is friendship. Friendship is the way that they could reach to these individuals. The Cursillo method was developed with the specific goal of encountering and transforming people like them. So Bonnie's approach was inspired by a 1940 address by Pope Pius XII, which called for new methods to bring the Faraways closer to church. This led Bonin to believe that by forming genuine friendships and engaging with people in their everyday environments, it was possible to awaken their faith and bring them closer to God. In Bonin's presentation at the Fifth World Encounter in Seoul, Korea in 1997, he referenced the movement's focus on reaching the Faraways as part of the foundational charism and deepening the movement's roots of piety, study, and action. PSA. So the Faraways may be baptized and identify as Christians, but have no profound and transformative encounter with Jesus Christ. They include people whose values, actions, and decisions are not significantly influenced by their faith. They might be living according to purely human perspectives